Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome to another edition of In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we're talking about the 2025 Athena Leadership Awards Banquet happening on September 17th at the Huntingburg Event Center with none other than the Rotary Club of Dubois County. And with us today are two of my favorite members of the Rotary Club of Dubois County, Miss Deidra and Manda. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is always a pleasure to have you guys in, the bright, smiling faces. And, you know, we get into some good chats and conversations while we have you here. But, of course, you guys are here to talk about your big event that's coming up. You both are on the Athena committee. So will you tell us a little bit about, what the process has been like? And we'll get into the event as well.
Yeah, so thanks for having us this morning. We're super excited to be here to talk about our 13th annual Rotary Athena Awards Banquet. So as you said, we're going to be at the Huntingburg Event Center. We have a wonderful evening planned. And so we're here to talk about our finalists today, talk about what we're going to eat, and how to get a ticket to attend the banquet. And really, this is a fundraiser that goes back to the community in our grants program that we'll talk more about. But really a night to honor the wonderful women of the year and that we'll have there, and to talk about their accomplishments as well.
Right. So the Athena Award is an international award that various Rotarian clubs around the world partake in. But the thing that makes it, unique and special to our area is that although this is an international award, you're choosing the candidates and you're choosing the people right here in Dubois County, right?
Yeah, we do. And, the nominations come from all of the community members. So it's not a Rotarian that nominates these ladies. Someone in the community through various channels have kind of put an application together, a nomination form, and then that goes to our committee. So the women are right here in Dubois County.
Yes, and this is you guys fill the Huntingburg Event Center. It's like a sit down, it is a true ceremony for those who haven't gone. And, although we are honoring a lot of female leaders, is this a female-only event?
It is not, no. Men and women are encouraged to attend. In fact, this event was established by one of our male Rotarians, Dan Collian. He has 2 daughters, and he wanted to have an event that inspired them. And I think that's the coolest thing because, how many men do you know that would do that? I think it's really, really special. And so, no, please, men and women, come. We want you to support our amazing finalists and listen to our really inspiring keynote speaker that evening.
Yes, and before we move on to your immaculate keynote speaker that you guys have picked out, one of the things that I find kind of unique and interesting about this honorary event is you also invite high school students to come and be inspired too. So what does that kind of entail?
Yeah, we have some great sponsors that usually will fit the bill for that. And so we ask and work with the guidance counselors and some teachers at the local high schools. And we sponsor 2 young women, maybe in leadership roles or someone that they may feel would really enjoy the event. And so 2 young women from each county high school receive a table at no charge that evening. And so we sit them together, and I think every year that they've been there, they've really enjoyed it, and we're very gracious to be there.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really love about that is that we ask for their feedback. We want to make sure that this is an event that they want to continue to come to, and they have such a unique perspective that I think really has added to our event throughout the years.
Definitely. And you guys, again, have a very good keynote agenda, let's say. So, Deidra, go ahead and give us probably the cherry on top for your event this year.
We are so excited to welcome Olympian Lilly King as our keynote speaker. This is really the first year that we've invited a celebrity to come. We do not want to take the shine away from our finalists. The night is about them, but this really is the cherry on top of a really delicious Sunday of an event. She is an Indiana native, I think probably a household name around here, and is just going to be a spectacular addition to this event this year.
Yeah, and I don't know about celebrities. I mean, you had Secretary of Education last year and all that stuff. So I'd say you guys definitely do not pull out the stops when it comes to bringing that person in that's going to inspire the whole group of people in there, right?
That's the goal, yes. We have a really great committee, and in fact, after each event, we sit down and brainstorm keynotes for the next year at that event. And so it is a year-long process, but yeah, Lilly, she just retired, and so it's perfect timing for her to come and just share about her journey and her adversities and how she's overcome them. I think people are going to be really thrilled.
Right. And let's get into the nitty-gritty about details. So what do we need to know about tickets and how to maybe get them, or who we need to reach out to learn more about coming to the September 17th event?
Yeah, you can contact really any Rotarian, Deidra or myself, but all the details can be found on our website at duboiscountyrotary.com. And so if you want an individual ticket, you can fill out the form for that. We do have an online link as well on our website that you can purchase your individual link, or a sponsorship form is also available. And so just real quick, because these sponsors have been with us for almost the entire 13 years. Wow. And so we could not do this without them. And they really give us the seed money to kind of get started here and help us make an awesome event. And so our platinum sponsors this year are Deaconess Memorial Medical Center, Denton's Bingham Greenbaum, German American Bank, Kimball International, and Old National Bank. So we're excited to have them, and the sponsorships are still available, though, and all of those details and table sales are on our website, duboiscountyrotary.com.
And there's still tables available, is that right?
That's right, yes, that's right.
So if anyone wants to buy the office a table at this event, again, it's September 17th at the Huntingburg Event Center in Dubois County. So I've been there just once, and it's just a great evening to just get out and, get dressed up and celebrate and see how impactful and how amazing these women are. Which gets me to our next point. There would be no Athena Leadership Awards Banquet without the honorees. So let's talk about this year's honoree list, because, again, you guys, whether it's with the community nominations and whatnot, the narrowing down process has to be like the toughest job, I think, out there. So who do we have on the docket this year?
Yes, so we are honoring 5 wonderful women: Megan Durlauf, Diana Fischer, Clara Fromme, Laura Grammer, and Dr. Tara Rasche.
Wow. 5 different pillars of the community. And what's unique about your guys' event is that you honor all of them during this banquet, and then you kind of bring one up as the 2025 winner, right?
You're right, yes. The recipient gets announced at the end, but it's so important to us to celebrate all of these ladies equally. They have done so much for our community. We just had a luncheon with them last week, and we reminded them, enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So many of them are doers and change makers, and in their minds, this is just what they do. But we really want to encourage them to feel that gratitude and that celebration that evening. And the finalists will be announced, and they get to choose a nonprofit recipient. Almost $2,000 goes to a nonprofit of their choice as part of our event function. But yeah, we really want to celebrate each one of them because they're each individually spectacular. And you're right, comes from so many different pillars.
Yeah, and I would be remiss not to mention that not only do all 5 nominees, but then the one that we lift up to a little higher standard for the year, all of them get immortalized into the Dubois County Museum exhibit that you guys have too, right?
Yes, and that was built, I think, 2019, 2020 is when a group of Rotarians built and established that. It's a beautiful display. And so we're so happy to have that, of course, and our museum is wonderful here, addition to our community. But yes, we choose the recipient will choose a quote. We'll have their picture, a little bit about them, but we also have a display of all the finalists that have been in each event. And so that's really a great thing that we have in the community as well.
Yeah, and you guys do a fantastic job. Again, just it's almost like a sisterhood, but like even more formal than like the sisterhood of the traveling pants per se. Correlation there. But you guys definitely make it a very special evening, and you guys also have the families there and make sure that everyone gets honored. It's a very very not super emotional, but it's impactful emotional event, right?
Very heartwarming. Yes, and in fact, I joined Rotary because of the Athena Awards Banquet. I'm a former event event planner, and it was a well-oiled machine. And I appreciate that so much, that organization. You're not going to be there for 4 hours. It's just a beautiful evening that you will walk away feeling really, really full. Your heart will be really full. Your belly will be full. The food is going to be delicious. The Schnitzelbank is catering this year. Ooh. And it's just a beautiful and, like I said, well-run event.
I think it's so inspiring. So, and I think you leave inspired and ready to plan another one. Is how, as a chairperson, I'm thinking, wow, this was so great. So, it really is nice to see it all come together. September 17th, it will. And it's really rewarding to be able to have an event like this. And as a club, what we're doing is really good.
Right. And, the Athena nomination committee or chair or whatever you guys prefer to call it, you guys are just one arm or one extension of the Dubois County Rotary Club. Tell us a little bit more about the head where everyone else is hanging out at. What is the Rotary Club of Dubois County to both of you guys?
Great question. So I have the honor of being president this year.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. So we are one of 46,000 clubs worldwide, which is really special. So Rotary International obviously is an international service organization, but our focus really here is the local community. And so yes, Athena is a huge signature event that we do. And in fact, we have a committee, but almost all of our Rotarians are involved in getting the event set up and soliciting nominations. But we also host an economic futurecast luncheon. We do the cornhole tournaments. Throughout the year, we have one left in Holland so far. We do some leadership luncheons. We have a clay shoot every other year. So there are other events that we do, and really a lot of these funnel into our community grants program, which we're really, really super proud of. We gave out $16,000 last year, and we're getting ready to announce our recipients for this year, which we're also really excited about. But we've helped organizations like ALASI, SWICAC, Crisis Connection, TRICAP, Deaconess Memorial Medical Center. Each newborn that is born there gets a box of diapers, well, their parents do, so that they can help the baby. But we're really, really proud of that work, because that's what it all comes down to, is keeping our nonprofits in our community just really functioning at the level that we need them to. So we're very, very proud of that.
Right. And you ladies are here today kind of representing the female kind of lead on certain things. But you guys have a lot of male members too, right?
We do, yes. I think it's almost split.
Okay.
And that's, I think, probably unique for Rotary clubs. I think it's getting more that way, where it's both male and female, but it really started as a male service organization, and we've adapted to that. So I was actually super surprised whenever I went to my first meeting. Manda was the president at that time, and was really pleasantly surprised by the diversity that is shown within our club.
So we'll talk about that age-old question that I should know by now, but I don't. What does it take to be a Rotarian? What are the requirements that you guys are looking for?
As far as requirements, I don't know that we're, nitpicking requirements. However, I think there does have to be that passion to really help the community. I think that's most important. There's some other, dues and that other paperwork type thing. We do not have an attendance requirement anymore. So that's changed over time, just like Deidra talked about the diversity in the club. And so we've adapted to busy schedules, everyone being overcommitted usually. But when you're there to be present, and I think what's really neat is if you have a passion for service work, or maybe something that you want to see done in the community, reach out to our group. We'd like to do a lot more other events, but we need the manpower, the women power, whatever that may be to pull it off. And so I think if you have a passion, that really is what it takes to really want to help something that's dear to you.
Right. Yeah, I think you guys have a great team backing you. And I mean, an event like the Athena Awards Banquet would not be possible without all of you guys pitching in. And you even mentioned that it's not just the committee, it's everyone does a little bit to help, which definitely makes the difference in making a big event like that. But one more thing before we kind of wrap it up here, what does the meeting commitment look like? I know you guys used to meet almost every Thursday. Is it once a week?
We meet once a week, yes, and we do host socials once a month as well. That takes the place of a meeting. So we meet on Thursdays, and most of the time it's at the Rasche Student Center on the Vincennes University Jasper campus. But sometimes we pop around. You know, we are a county wine club. We did adjust from the Rotary Club of Jasper to the Rotary Club of Dubois County a couple years ago because it really encompasses what we do. You know, the Athena Awards aren't just Jasper residents or workers. It's from all over the county, and so that was really important to us. So yes, we meet almost once a week. Our Facebook page is a great way to keep track of what we're doing and where we are. And if anyone is interested in attending a meeting or a social, send us a message on Facebook or email us, and we will gladly welcome you and teach you more about what the Rotary is and how you may fit into that. And I think that you would make a wonderful Rotarian.
I knew it was coming. I could see it in your eyes.
Way to set it up.
And you know, no, we'll make the you and go directly into whoever's listening or watching and be like you. It's a blanket statement. Anyone could apply. But ladies, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention? Again, you've got a very big September 17th coming up. So
yes, I think most importantly, get your tickets. Go to DuboisCountyRotary.com. If you're purchasing an individual ticket, you can do that online. Super easy link to do that. We don't encourage you to wait to September 16th to purchase your ticket because we will want to turn our numbers into the caterer. We do believe we will be close to sold out this year. So we encourage you to purchase a ticket now.
Yeah.
And the only other thing that I will add is that an added bonus with having Lilly come to be our keynote speaker is that we will be getting some signed and autographed items that we're going to auction that will go toward our bottom line and our fundraising efforts. And so stay tuned for that. We're still working out the details on that. But
Yes.
I think that our Facebook page, again, is a good place to tune into to follow that and make sure that you are in the know. If you're a big swim fan, that's a great way to get involved and give back.
That is a very special thing to be able to offer at an event like this as well. But ladies, we'll let you go for today because, again, you've got some final details to kind of finish up. But best of luck as you continue to work towards that September 17th Athena Leadership Awards Banquet for 2025 at the Huntingburg Event Center, and we will likely see you there.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much for listening and watching this In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. Again, the 2025 Athena Leadership Awards Banquet is happening September 17th at the Huntingburg Event Center. You can visit the Rotary Club of Dubois County online to get those tickets and for more information. And this has been your In.form with the Rotary Club of Dubois County.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.